What's going on, everybody? How are you doing today? David Limro here with ClickFunnels. Welcome back to Coaching Corner. How very exciting. What's going on? Let me know where you're watching from. It's always fun to find out where you are tuning in from. You know what it is. Today, we got a fun one for you. That's our tagline here on Coaching Corner. It's always a fun one here. And today, you can tell by the title that we're going to be revealing and going over a new framework for you that we are launching today. All right. This one is going to be all about how you can launch a digital info product as a mini course, and you can use this to either collect leads or to sell a product and to upsell them even more to increase your average cart value. Okay, so does that sound exciting to you? Does that sound fun? That sounds fun to me. Let me start sharing some screens here. It's just me today, by the way, but we're still going to have a good time. All right, check it out. So here we go. We got today a new digital info product mini course funnel framework. Quite the name, and we got a lot packed in there for you. And I wanted to just go ahead and get you off and on the way with this. It's very exciting. Need to copy a couple of links and get this thing pushed out there for you. So, okay, because this is brand new, hot off the press today, pretty much right now. And just so you know, we have been focusing a bit more on the frameworks library. And for those of you that don't know, you can go and get a set of frameworks over here at frameworkslibrary.com. And for those of you that don't know, a framework is more than just a funnel template. It is a combination and a collection of all sorts of cool things. And hey, there we go. There's our new one today. It is a collection of all sorts of whatever that you want to put in it. I love frameworks because you can add a whole bunch of other stuff inside of it. Rather, other than just a funnel template. Okay, you can actually have workflows and products and stores and themes and course funnels and all sorts of fun stuff in there. Okay. So that frameworks are a great place to get started. They're more than just installing a funnel template, like we said. Okay. So this one here today, what it includes is an opt-in page plus a VSL funnel and an OTO page. So that's a one-time offer page for you to add more value to your funnel and increase your customers' average order value. Okay, a or average cart value, ACV. It's also going to include 4 mini course lesson pages that we actually have just recently created for ourselves here at ClickFunnels, and we decided to give them to you as well too. How exciting. I know. You're welcome. All right. It's also going to include order confirmation and upsell sequence workflows. They're already attached. You just have to swap out a couple of things and just add your language. It's going to include an abandoned cart workflow as well. And it's also going to include a promo email goodwill workflow. And this is a sequence that you would want to send out in order, like, to your existing list to promote your new funnel, to promote your new offer. Okay. So let's dive in, shall we? We got a lot of fun things to show you here. And okay, let's talk about the actual funnel itself. So here we dove into the funnel. It's the digital info mini course template. And we have a couple of pages here. We have the copy of VSL page. Actually, hold on. Okay, yes. So we have the copy of VSL page. We have the optional order form in case if you want to sell that product at the beginning. We have a one-time offer page. This is where you will add an additional offer. And we added all sorts of cool things, tricks, progress bars, pulsing icons and stuff in here for you, all sorts of cool things, because we want to make you feel proud and excited and to launch a funnel from the templates and to make it even easier than previously before. We got an order confirmation page. And then we have the lesson pages. We have lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3. Okay. All right. So let's dive in and talk about it. Now, this strategy can be used to either give somebody something for free, as far as like, here's the free lessons. Okay. And on those lessons, you can have buttons to upgrade to the one-time offer increase, the upgrade, or you can call it a value, a VIP pack, or maybe it's the replays or whatever. You can get real creative with your extra offers right there. Now, if you wanted to sell the mini course, you can definitely do so. In that case, you would use the optional order form, and then you would just put the you would swap out your information here on the product itself, and then change out the price, and there you go. You would use that order form. They would pay for your mini course. Okay. Then they would see the one-time offer page, which, let me show you a couple of cool things going on here. We got a little slide in. I don't know if you saw that animation there up at the top. Step 2 of 3, do not exit this page or click back. Slides in, super cool, right? And it's got this pulsing step 2 of 3, and we got a nice looking progress bar there for you. And also, check this out. I don't know if you noticed or not, but it actually says my first name, David. Stop everything. So now I'm like, oh my gosh, they're actually talking to me. All right, so let's dive in, and I'll show you how that works. That's fun. So for that one, we're using a dynamic replacement right here. Okay. And to make sure that that works, just click on the settings for that element and click advanced, and make sure that this is turned on. Okay. If there's anything that goes wrong with that, just turn it off, turn it back on, and it should work. Okay. And how that works to start from scratch, if you ever had to, you're just going to add a piece of text. And it's going to be curly bracket, contact dot first space or underscore name, and then close the curly brackets twice. Okay. And then we go to subheadline, sorry, we go to the settings, advanced, and toggle this dynamically populated on. Okay. That's pretty much it. And then it will replace their name from the previous step. Okay. So if you have this on the page, then that means that you need to be collecting their first name on the previous page. All right. And if you are taking their order here on the second page, then they obviously automatically have to put in their first name there. But if you skip this order page, then you would want to be collecting their name and email here on this page. And probably a good way to do this is to change these buttons to go to open the pop-up. And then on the pop-up, you would add a headline. Let's just do this real quick. We would go headline, paragraph probably, and name, email, submit button. Okay, just like that. All right, we're not going to save for now. Boom. Well, let's keep going. So that's here on this upsell page, this one-time order page, and there is the option to add your upgrade there. It already comes preloaded with a product right here. Now stick with me to the end of this video. We're going to give you the link to actually get this installed into your account today if you want. How fun is that, right? So here's the optional upsell page. And let's see. By the way, if you want to skip this optional order form, let's see. Here's how I like to do it usually. I just do a split test. And then I like to move it to one side or the other, and then just move all the traffic to the other side. That way you don't have to change any of the buttons on the first page, because the buttons on the first page are set to go to the next step in the funnel automatically. Okay, so this should go to the upsell page. Cool, right? Okay. What's up, Michael? You need the share link, yes. Okay. And let me show you a couple of other cool things before we get to the share link. Okay. So we got a video here. This is where lesson one would be. And this mini course will actually teach them something of value. It won't give them everything, but it will teach them something of value. Let's say your full course is like 5 modules with lessons inside of each one. This mini course can be just like the first 4 lessons of your first module. Okay. And like Russell says, people will pay more money for the same content packaged in different ways. And this could be a free way or a very cheap way, like a $7 to $27 mini course to buy your content and just get like a sample. That's kind of what this is. It's a mini course, it's a sample with adding your upgrade links all over the place. And let's keep going. So we added some easy ways for them to get their any extra downloads here on the page itself. Okay, so this is where you would add any optional downloads that you want, and then right here is a way to add any additional resources that you want. And we did kind of like an inception moment here where we have an accordion element inside of an accordion element. So it's kind of like opening up modules to see other lessons. Cool, right? And inside of those, you can add more things. We have a Funnel Hacker phone background download that we gave there. Okay, more lessons, more videos, just some short stuff if you want. And last thing is usually to encourage them to upgrade to the VIP again. Okay, and this would redirect back to your one-time offer page. All right, how cool, right? Okay, now let me show you what it looks like on mobile. So if we go to mobile, up here at the top, you'll notice a collapsed version of the navigation. We have lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, and upgrade. Okay. And here's what these look like on mobile. Pretty cool, right? So we're happy about it. We're proud of it. We're excited to be able to give it to you to make your business life a little bit easier and to give you another option as far as getting more leads and selling more of your products. Okay. So next, let's actually go to the link itself. Let me give it to you. Let's give you the goods. All right. Okay. So this link is right here. This one. And let me put it in the chat. We're going to say download it today. Okay. I just included the link in the chat. And for those of you that can't see the chat, you can get it at clickfunnels.com/coaching corner. We went ahead and added it to the bottom of the page here. Links from this lesson. You can get it right here. Okay. Any questions? Please drop your questions in the chat below. I flew through it. Just wanted to give you a bird's eye view of this new framework. We're happy about it. We're excited about it. We hope it helps you. Thank you for joining. And let me know if you have any questions. We can hang on here for just a few minutes, but drop your questions in the chat below, and I'll be happy to answer them. Let me give it just a few seconds here. Fill up the chat. Let me know again where you're watching from. I see Michael. I see Indy Awalan. Thanks for joining, everyone. Was this helpful so far for those that are watching? Yeah? I hope it was helpful. We added, by the way, let me show you some cool stuff. We added a little bit of code here. And don't go run and shove your face in a pillow. Don't be scared. Let me show you something cool. We added a little bit of code snippet here to change the font and the color of some text in this text element. Okay, so how you find it is you click on this little code here, and how you do this, how this works. What we did was we gave this text element the CSS ID selector of Playfair. Okay, and stick with me. That Playfair title or name is right over here. And these are the instructions that come along with it. So this little I means it's going to apply to any text inside of this text element that's been italicized. And what's going to happen whenever you italicize some text in there, it's going to apply the font family of Playfair Display. It's going to also change the color to that blue. Okay, so if we type in here a little bit, catchy headline or title. Okay, now if we highlight it and we press italicized, it will actually change that to the color that we applied here and the font that we applied there. Okay, and we have instructions right here to remind you of that whenever you dive in there. Pretty cool, right? All right, so that means we made it as easy as possible for you to make it look awesome. You would just Control I to turn on italicized, off and on. Okay. All right, let's read some comments. Michael calling in from Sydney, Australia. Way to go! That's awesome. Thanks for calling in from Australia. I've always wanted to go visit that place. Okay, I don't see any courses, but if I ever do, that looks really amazing. Watching from North Shore, Massachusetts. Way to go! I love Massachusetts. Boston's a cool place. Got to take my son to the to a Boston Red Sox game not too long ago, last year actually. Thanks for sharing this walkthrough. I like the frequently asked questions section of the video. Yes, really great feature there. Super cool down here at the bottom. Okay, now how that works, let me show you this real quick. Once you get one of these accordion drop downs the way that you like it, you can just simply clone it. Okay, so once you get one of these set the way that you like it, okay, we're looking at this right here. By the way, did you know that you can add any element inside there? All you do is just keep adding more elements, okay? And once you get one that you like, then you just click this little clone icon right there, and that cloned it right down here. And you can change this one, this headline, and you can change what's inside of it. Nice and easy, okay? By the way, whenever you initially add an accordion element, it starts off with 3. I don't really recommend keeping all 3 and then changing all 3. So what I like to do is delete the other 2 and then set one the way that I like it and then just clone it from there. Okay, little pro tip there. All right. Couple of things that you would want to look at once you get it into your account. You would want to double check that your buttons have the link to your download. Okay, I'll go over that here in just a second. You're also going to want to make sure that your upgrade links are all redirecting back to this OTO page right over here. So the easiest way to do that is come up here to the funnel icon. And let me delete this split step. There we go. You're going to want to copy this one-time offer page link right here. Now let's dive back into the lesson page. And at some point, by the way, whenever you get it, you're going to be changing your links. Okay. So whenever you get this installed into your account, you would set the domain up here, right here, set domain. And then you would set your domain, your custom domain. And then from there, you would start copying the link. Because what this is going to do is it's going to change all of the links down here. And if you would see exactly what this link is here, can you see that? It's got the front end domain right here. And so that's what's going to change whenever you set your custom domain. Okay. So we put the link in here so that it would work by the template, but you will need to change the link once you get it into your account. And once you do so, then just copy that link for the OTO page, scroll down here, and we've already inserted it into a couple of helpful places. Let me show you where those are at. So we've got one up here in the upgrade, up here in the navigation. So this is a universal section, and how we edit it is click that little edit button in the middle. And there's a couple of tricky parts up here. Let me show you what I do here. So it's white on a white background or a transparent background. Okay, so you can't really see like right behind it. It's dark because now the background is dark, and so we selected dark because we wanted the text to be white. Okay. All right, so over here, we just triple click that or double click that text right there, and then just paste in your new link right there. Okay. Then go to mobile. And we have one specifically for mobile. Now, this one is the navigation element itself, so we can see a little bit better what we're looking at. And then just come on over here to upgrade and drop in your link right there. And then click save. Okay. That's one of the places to update that link. I would also recommend updating the link right here. Okay. And then we have on some of these lessons, the link to upgrade as well. And right here. Okay, here's one. So the easiest way that I like to do it is just click right in the middle of it. Anytime that there's a link in text, if you click right in the middle of that text, then it pulls up the link toolbar. And so you can change the displayed text right here. Choose to upgrade today. And so if you change the display text, it'll actually change the display text. Who knew? And it keeps the hyperlink attached to all of the text in here. And then you would just paste in your new link right there. Okay. This button makes it pull up in a new window. All right. Sometimes that's a good idea. Whenever we want to keep them in the funnel and open up a new tab. All right. So that is one place that it's added. And if we go over here to lesson 2, you would just want to keep scrolling down through these existing lessons and make sure that you update anywhere that has the upgrade link. Okay. So we got some text here for you. Very cool. Okay, we got a question. Isn't this great? Let me know if you have any more questions. We're pretty excited about it. We hope that this helps. Okay. Question. If I have a website hosted on Shopify, what domain would I use to connect it to ClickFunnels? If I want to keep my domain hosted at Shopify, what do you recommend doing to attach the funnel? Great question. So if you have a existing Shopify store, I'd recommend using your root domain, or actually the www subdomain part of your domain on ClickFunnels. And then over on Shopify, I'd recommend having a different subdomain on the front end. And that would be like either shop or store.yourdomain.com. That's pretty common to have like store.yourdomain.com and that be your actual store. Or you could do shop.yourdomain.com. Okay. And where you go to do that, let me show you. By the way, that little warning there is letting me know that there is a button with no URL link attached to it. So we left it that way. That way you know that there is something missing. Okay, just to give you a heads up. All right, now where you go to add your domain to ClickFunnels is we come over here to the workspace settings. Bottom left, let me go there again. Bottom left, workspace settings. And then we click on domains in the left-hand side towards the top. Boom, and you do add domain. And because you already have a domain attached to your Shopify, you would just click add existing domain. And I would start to type in www.yourdomain.com. Okay, and continue. And then do a primary domain and continue with yourdomain.com. Now, over on Shopify, I would remove the www pointing to Shopify, and I would swap that out with store.yourdomain.com. And you would set that up over in the registrar wherever you purchased your domain. Okay. Do some Googling, do some research on that, try and find that answer on your own. And if you can't find that answer on your own, then we will be happy to help you out. Get that set up in our open office hours over here. So at clickfunnels.com/office-hours, you can join and you can come into like a group call where you can ask any question that you want, and we'll do our best to help you right there live on camera. Okay. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 hours a day in the morning. And let me also post that in the chat. Boom. Okay. Now, to continue with this, I would recommend doing automatic setup first. See if you can do it. Sometimes it's very nice and it takes care of itself in about 15 to 30 seconds. And if that doesn't work, then you would have to do manual setup. Okay. And we have documents and stuff to help you get that all taken care of for you. Okay. Or at least to show you how to do it yourself. All right. And then if you have any questions, any help, you can always reach out to support here at the help icon, and you can visit us in open office hours as well. One other thing that's pretty cool these days, whenever we are live in open office hours, you will start to see a yellow banner up here at the top of your dashboard. Don't be afraid to click on it. We would love to see you in there, converse with you, help you out in any way that we can. Okay. So I think that wraps up today. If we have any further questions, then we can hang tight for just a few minutes, but I'll give it about 30 seconds and then we'll hang up. We'll call that a wrap. Oh, also, the links are attached to these images. You don't really have to change that because that part probably it won't change. No. Interesting title, right? Okay. You're welcome, Jennifer. Happy to help. Thanks for stopping by. All right, let's get you an interesting title over here on lesson 3. Curious title. How about that? Oh, let me get you one more tool. Okay, so you see how, and this one's a really cool one. You may not know about this. It's a lesser talked about resource that we have. So you see how these videos, these images have a play button on them? An easy way to get that is to go to clickfunnels.com/business-tools. Okay, here's a free way to do this. Pay attention. This one's awesome. Scroll down till we get to add play button, and then just upload your image. Click add play button, and then it'll do it in about 5 seconds. And it'll go from this on the left to this on the right with a play button. And then you can download it. I did this with all 4 of these in about 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, I was working on this whole thing right before this call, in between coaching calls. So have fun with it. Happy to help you out. Let us know that that you got it. Let us know that you dropped in and watched this. Please let us know if you have any questions as well. You can also send us an email with questions at outreach@clickfunnels.com, and we'll be happy. That goes to me and my team. We'll be happy to respond to you and answer any questions. Okay. And so that's about wrap. Thanks for joining Coaching Corner, and we hope to see you next week. Bye, everybody.